In one of the poorest and most dangerous places on earth, the school day is beginning for these children. This school provides education and care to children with disabilities. It was founded by Australian woman Jean Calder. Jean came to Gaza in 1995 when this site was an old garage. Now it has more than 700 students and a training centre for adults.
You have children who are in wheelchairs, you have children who are deaf, you have children perhaps has a vision problem, you have children who have one of many other sorts of problems that may be either physical or intellectual or whatever. So it's our obligation to find the correct channel with that child according to his needs.
It's good for your self-esteem and creates friendships between the players, especially for us, the women of Gaza. It's very rare to see girls playing sport together. It's not something that's preferred here by Gazan society.
Gaza is home to almost 2 million Palestinians, 80% of whom depend on aid to survive. Israel maintains a military blockade on the territory because of its ongoing conflict with the Islamist group Hamas, which governs Gaza.
I've always been interested in the idea of working in a developing country, working with people with problems, and I have a particular focus in working with people with disability, but I hadn't ever focused on where and how and why.
It's not where you'd expect to see an 83-year-old Australian woman. After 24 years of living in Gaza, Jean is basically a local.
She is very blessed. She is so special. She left her country, she left her people to come and help us here. She's a very good person from good people. God bless her and give her good health. Honestly, she is very nice. She is pure gold. May God bless her and extend her life.
Rocks were met with a more deadly response.
Jean Calder began working with disabled Palestinians in Lebanon in 1981 during the country's civil war. There she started caring for 3 disabled children, Dalal, Hamoudi and Bada.
You get to a point, how can I walk away from 3 kids like this? I mean, we sort of set a bond and it was sort of like family, and without that the children were just in beds in a hospital, not having a family life. So it just happened.
She's my mother and my sister and my friend. And really for her, I think it's very special that she left Australia with all its, luxury and easy life.
But Jean was accused of interfering in the country's politics and was expelled from Lebanon. She continued working with Palestinians in Egypt before moving to Gaza. Jean's remained despite being threatened with kidnapping and enduring the daily hardships of life in a conflict zone.
You manage, and if there's bombing or anything like that, you feel uncomfortable. And we're not living on the border, so we're not as exposed as people who are along the border area. You just get on with it. مرحبا كيفك؟ الحمد لله كيفك انت هذا كويسة؟
Even at the age of 83, Jean is not preparing to retire. She's just started Arabic lessons to improve her command of the language for work.
I think you have extra things in here that I don't have.
Yeah.
And you tried to get me to say, what is it?
It's
No, into the
ra.
You have to be 4 years old to be able to learn that. And I've left it a bit late.
It's hard for Jean to leave Gaza because of restrictions on movement in and out of the territory.
Here, bud, hang on to my elbow.
But she still lives with 2 of her adopted Palestinian children and doesn't want to go anywhere else.
I should be buried here. To take me back to Australia would be very expensive. And my sister and her husband and my cousins and so on of my vintage, they've either gone or they're on the way to go. Dalal and Bada see me as mum. Feeding along the beach. So it seems to make sense. I do what I can and I wish I could do more. You know, I always feel I'm just starting.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 730's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.